Join us as we set sail on P&O Iona from Southampton to the Norwegian Fjords. Starting in Southampton, we parked the car, handed over our keys, and we headed to the Iona. Parking was easy, hassle-free, with no problems at all. Clearly signposted, pull up, and you have your sticker for Iona that you leave on the dashboard. Everyone gets a time slot for when they need to be on board. That's just to help manage the amount of people getting on board at the time. It's really easy to get through. Once you're on board, your first job is to go visit your muster station, which is the man in the yellow hat. Everyone gets a different slot. We were told to go to the top level of the atrium by the Keeling Cow. Once you've done that, and your room's not quite ready, it's time to have a look around. The other thing you can do while you're waiting for your room, which is something we did, was to find a spot to sit down, and we started making our bookings for some of the entertainment and restaurants we wanted for the week. Some of these can fill up quite quickly. We knew we particularly wanted to go to the 710 Club, so we booked in for that for the first night, and places like the Olive Grove and some of the entertainment. Of course you can carry on booking during the week, but some slots do fill up. Once we got notification that finally the rooms were ready, it's time to make our way and go find out. When you get to the room, your key card and all your paperwork is outside the room for you. For this cruise, we picked a cabin on deck 10 and we decided to go for the interior cabin. Once we'd finally got into the room, it was time to head up to deck for the sail away. one place we really wanted to go was the 710 Club. We managed to book in on our first night, and we managed to get in on most nights by pre-booking. This group was great. They only play a little bit of audio due to copyright, but we had front row seats and it was very relaxed. It was great. If you get a chance to book the 710 Club, I'd really recommend it. After the 710 Club, which finished quite late, there was just time for a quick look outside. The North Sea was so calm. It was for the entire cruise. Quick look around, and then time for bed before our first sea day. We are spending a week on the P&O Iona going to the Northern Fjords. So I'm going to take you around the ship, show you some of the sights. This is our first sea day, and I thought I'd just take you around and show you what's what. Here we go. So, like I say, it's our first sea day, and as much as you can hear the wind, it's incredibly calm. You can hardly feel the ship moving. We're on deck 18. Like I say, it's our first sea day, and as much as you can hear the wind, we're right up on top on deck 18 or 19. But you can hardly feel the ship moving. It is incredibly calm. We're lucky. It's May 2024. There you go. Blue skies. Let's take a look at the top of the deck. So this is the sun deck. As you can see, loads of beach chairs. A lovely spot up here. Go take a look. See hot tubs and whirlpools round. Down there we've got the retreat, which is, you pay extra for that. It's a little bit fresh today to be sat there sunbathing too much. Although the weather is lovely. So today, as much as it's a sea day and we thought it was quite relaxing, we've actually got quite a lot on. already booked into 710 Club. Now, the 710 Club is live music, and I would recommend booking that as soon as you can. That doesn't Booking for that doesn't open until 5:30 in the evening, only for the first night. But on the first night, after about 10:30 in the evening, you can book the rest of the week. It's really limited spaces, so I'd recommend getting your bookings in as soon as you can. We've already booked up for the rest of the week, and we've got some other things. We've got Headliners Theatre booked. Some of those events have already been changed and cancelled. The Take That show has been removed at the last minute. That's fine, we've got other stuff. And today we're also going to we're going to use the cinema. So we're going to go on there. I'm just going to give you a general tour. This is deck 18. So here you can see the roof of the Sky Dome. We'll take you down. Now, this week the ship is at full capacity, so there's no room upgrades available. But this morning we ate in the Coral restaurant for breakfast, and it was really slick. There was no waiting around. It was all great, considering this is full. And for a sea day, I thought we'd see more people up here.
You'll see the oil
Right, we're gonna go upstairs, back up to deck 18, the jogging track. One thing to be aware of, and we've only just finding this on our first day, you have to go down to come up sometimes. A lot of the decks aren't fully connected. Let's go up to 19, Sun Terrace. So the other side of the Sky Dome. Yeah, you can see the swimming pool from above. So considering you're on deck 19 at the top, it's reasonably sheltered up here. See? Giant chest plate. So the other thing to mention, 2 a.m. on the first night, your clocks go forward to Norwegian time. So that's GMT plus 2. So a nice deck, you can go for a walk rather than run. Can't see myself running. And here's the area for children, splash zone. Looks like it's either not running or it's motion censored. So we're getting to the back of the ship now. This is where we sat to watch the sail away, which was lovely sat up here. And here's the upper of the infinity pools. Look at that weather. Really lucky. Take a look at that. Let's go take a look upstairs to the sports deck. So we're still on 18, going back up to 19 again. On the bars, panorama, full bar area. So deck 19, sports arena. Football, basketball. You got golf there. And deck plans. The deck plans aren't interactive, and they do give you a paper version, and it's on your TV. Have another look around this side. The other side, walking deck. Let's go down. So we'll drop down to 17 now, to the other infinity pool. $17 hot tubs. We'll do a loop of this and we'll go down to 16. colder on this side of the deck where the no sun. Some more gameplay areas. Of course, this week UK children are at school, so there's less of them on board. It didn't really massively affect the price though. So this side is, I think, the kids' club. It's all mirrored windows, so as much as they've got daylight, it gives them an element of privacy. So we're back to the other side of the sky dome. Like I said before, sometimes you have to go up to come back down. So let's take you into the top level of the sky dome, and we'll loop round, and I'll go back to the back of the ship, and we'll go down that side. So here's the sky dome, where they do entertainment in the evening. Aerial acts. Pool gets covered over. Let's go down this way.
Oh, that's where they also
Straight ahead, there's the reef. That is the children's youth area. You can hang in there. Back out on 17 where we went before, and we'll go to the back of the ship and we'll work our way down to 60. A lot warmer this side. It's quite a sheltered spot this as well. Here. Ping pong. Younger members.
Morning, babe. You're gonna have to call me back.
Okay. There's the bottom of one of the infinity pools. Let's work our way down to deck 16. So we've got another bar here at the back. Infinity pool bar. 8 to 10:30. We're going into the buffet area. As you can see, it's really busy. See coffee stations. Okay, we'll work our way through. The bottom end of this way then. It's obviously being 10:30 in the morning, not all the restaurants open yet, as you'd expect. We're all still serving breakfast, getting towards the end of it. We'll get more footage later and try and show you more of it. After walking around the ship, it was time to head back to the atrium for a coffee. This place was so open and light, the way they've done it with the setup. It was great. For those interested, here's the menu from the Costa Coffee shop. There's plenty of activities to do on the Iona. We decided we'd go for one of the art classes. You get so much on-board credit. I think it worked out £15 per person, but it was
a little bit different.
the end,
to
you'll see our
yeah,
finished masterpieces.
Because waves are all different, that's the beauty of it. So I'm going to get started, so if you just want to watch what I'm doing and then ask any questions, I'll be away from the microphone and my voice doesn't extend very far. So it won't be a sec. So I'm going to go in with my darkest blue first, and then what we'll do is we'll add different colours in to make the tones in the wave. And so I'm going to go in with the darkest one first and show you the motion that I'm going to do.
The first night was the first formal night, and before dinner we were booked into the main theatre to watch Wavelength, a bit of a quiz show hosted by the entertainment's manager.
Yes, oh, very good. Some arms back there. Well done. Well done. We'll try the middle section and see if they do the arms. Are you up for the challenge? Much better. Shame on you all. That's all right. But you should be quite good at Wavelength because you've known each other the longest so far, technically speaking. All right. And at the end we've got Harriet and Simon. Where are you from?
From Leon Solent in Hampshire, but Harry's from Wrexham as well.
Hampshire. Very nice. Whereabouts in Hampshire? Because Southampton's in Hampshire and the New Forest in Hampshire. So where on those divides do we live?
So Leon the Solent, which is just outside Fareham.
Leon Solent outside Fareham. Which is technically Southampton, isn't it?
So after the theatre we had a little bit of time to kill before we went to the Olive Grove, so we had a quick look around. So this was Anderson's bar next to the theatre and library, quite a relaxed and chilled out spot. And then it's on to the Olive Grove.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
In my boots any day. I can't walk in here. I can't walk.
Thank you. Thank you. As you come out the Olive Grove, you come to near the buffet area again. It's right near the quays. So you can either have the dessert in the Olive Grove, or if you particularly want it, you can have a second dessert and go sit in the quays.
Chocolate brownie.
You might try this one, right? When I sit down there.
So, we're getting to the end of day 2. We've had our first formal night here on the Iona, and I've popped back up to deck 16 where the buffet is, just to have a last snack and just to take in the views. We have been so incredibly lucky with weather. I'll just pan round rather than bore you. I'll show you some of the views. Thanks for watching. Coming up will be our first day in port. If you like this video, it would help us loads if you could hit the like button and subscribe for our next video.